Welcome students. Today we are going to start with our 8th chapter of science, that is our skeletal system and the skin. In this chapter students, we are going to study about two parts in detail. The one is our body's skeletal system and the other one is our skin. Skin means our outer covering of the body. Now children, in the beginning they have given us three pictures and they ask you, can you recall which organ systems do you see in the figure alongside? Children, in the first picture they are asking you which organ systems do you see? Children, all digestive organs are seen. This is your esophagus, mouth, esophagus, then stomach, large intestine, small intestine. All these are the digestive organs. They helps in the system of digestion. So, in the previous classes, we have learnt about the organ systems. Yes or no, children? We have learnt about different organ systems in our body. Different organs, they carry out the functions in our body. Like in digestive system, we have seen which are the organs which are helping in the digestive system. Mouth, teeth, esophagus, then lungs, liver, intestine, liver, stomach, large intestine, small intestine. These organs together complete our digestive system. Similarly, we have seen respiratory system. In respiratory system also many organs, they combine, work together to do the function of respiration. Nose, trachea, lungs, this together, these organs, alveolus, these all parts, they help in the process of a function of respiration. So in the previous classes we have already learnt about these organ systems, their functions and their locations in our body. We also know where they are located. With the help of that, complete the following table. Children, this first picture we have seen, there are organs which are helping in our digestive system. This second picture, children, it is the muscular system shown in our body, and this is complete our skeleton of our body. If the skin is not there, inside our body looks like this. So this is called as our skeletal system of the body, children. So let us study about the skeletal system in detail. Children, this table we have to see. Name of the organs, they have given function of the organ, body cavity. Children, heart. What is the function of the heart? You all already know. You are learning from the lower class. Pumping of the blood. Where it is located, children? Heart. Heart is located inside our chest. Lungs. Lungs is purification of air. Yes or no? Body cavity, it is also located in the chest. Intestine. Intestines are located in the in the stomach, and their function is what? Helps in digestion. They helps in digestion. Brain, its function is to think. Yes or no? You think with the help of the brain. And where it is located in our body? In the skull. The upper part, head, is called as a skull. So inside that, brain is located. So we have seen this different organs, where they are located and what are their functions, children. The various organs are safe within the body cavity. Children, our organs, they are safe inside the body cavity. Like heart is present inside the chest. The chest bones are called as a rib cage. There they are very much safe. Okay, the human skeleton is a protective shell. Children, this upper part we have seen, this is skeletal system. In this skeletal, our organs are safely protected. This third part is our skeletal system of our body. Inside this, our organs are very much safe. So they are like a protective shell which are protecting our delicate organs. Heart, lungs, stomach, intestines. Yes or no, children? Brain. All these organs are safe inside this our skeletal system. So let's move further. Sometimes when we fall while playing or have an accident, a bone in our arm or leg may get broken. This is called fracture of bone. Children, what is called as a fracture? You all know this. You are very much aware. When sometimes while playing or you fall down or you have an accident, sometimes inside our body a bone may get broken. then that is called as a fracture. A fracture in a bone causes severe and unbearable pain. See children, this boy has got a fractured bone. He's crying. That means he has got a fracture in his leg, and he has got, when anybody gets a fracture, what happens, it pains very much. Okay, and that part swells also. Okay, that has become red, and after sometimes you'll see that part will become swollen. Okay, like this. So let's move further after seeing fracture. Can you tell, your friend meets with an accident and a bone in his leg is fractured. How will you help? Children, they are asking you, if your friend has got an accident, he meets with an accident and he has got fractured in his leg, how will you help? After, immediately you will tell him to go to a doctor, specialist doctor. Yes or no? After an accident, prevent any. First of all, what you should do? After an accident, prevent any movement of the fractured part. Suppose he has got fractured in the leg, you should tell him that you should not move the leg. Okay, you should prevent that movement of the fractured part, immobilize it and get immediate medical help. Immobilize means not to move that part, otherwise it will break, it will give you a lot of pain. So immobilize means not to move that part, and immediately visit a doctor. After going to the hospital, an x-ray image is taken of the swollen part, and where you actually got a swollen red part has become there, you have got a fracture. So x-ray image is taken first of all to know exactly what has happened. So doctor will ask you to take an x-ray of that part, and x-rays were discovered by the scientist who discovered this. His name is Wilhelm Conrad Roentgen. So just remember who discovered these x-rays. X-rays were discovered by Wilhelm Conrad Roentgen. So remember this name. So children, see, this is the image of x-ray. After doctor asks you to take an x-ray, you go to a to remove an x-ray, and that person will give you in the x-ray image, and then this will look like this, where the doctor will see that, and he will exactly come to know where the fracture has taken place. An x-ray image shows whether the bone is broken and also the exact spot where it is broken. This helps in providing the proper treatment, so that doctor can give you the proper treatment. Now children, let's move further. So x-rays are very useful. Now children, we are going to study about the types of bones. Before that, they ask you some questions. Let's try this. Let's identify our bones. Children, now we are going to study our skeletal system. So first of all, you should know about the how many bones are there, what type of bones you have in your body. The first, they are asking you, place your hand at the center of your chest and your friend's back. Chest, first of all, you have to keep the hand on the chest and then on the back of your friend. What is the name of the hard part you feel on placing your hand on chest? If you please place your hand on your chest, you will feel some hard part. That hard part, that bones look like a cage, so that is called as a rib cage. That bones are called as what? Rib cage. That looks like a cage, like this cage they look like. That is why they are called as a rib cage. And do you feel some hard bumps on the back? What are they called? Yes children, on the back, if you place your hand, you will feel some hard bumps. That are called as a, that is called as a vertebral column. The backbone is called as a vertebral column. Okay children, and vertebral column are nothing but they are chain of bones. Okay, like this chain of bones they are. Okay, what difference do you notice between the bones of the back and those of the chest? Children, the bones of the back are in a chain. Okay, straight chain. Okay, and the chest bones are like a cage. Okay, how the parrot's cage is there, so it is like a chest. So chest one is called as a rib cage bones, and the back one is called as a vertebral column. Each bone is called as a vertebrae. Okay, so let's study about this types of bones. Children, there are 4 types of bones classified. The first one is called as a flat bones. What they are called as a flat bones. See here, flat bones, they look like this. They are very much flat. Second type of bone is small bones that you will find in your fingers. They are very small. Then third type of bones is your irregular bones. Irregular bones you will find near the thighs. They don't have proper shape. And the fourth one is a long bones. So these are the 4 important types of bones in your body. So now let's study in detail about the human skeletal system. All the bones in our body are not of are not of the same shape. You have seen that, children. All the bones are not of the same shape. Every bone is different. All the bones together forms a framework or skeleton. Children, they give you one proper shape to your body. Because of this skeleton, because of these bones, you get a proper shape of to your body, and due to that only you can be able to walk or move. So skeleton gives what? A shape to your body. All the bones of the body along with the cartilage together forms the skeletal system. Children, all the bones, if these are the two bones, no children, they are joined together with the help of this cartilage. Suppose these are the two bones I have told you, they are joined with the this material that is called as a cartilage. Okay, why this cartilage is there? So that the image you can do the bones can help you the make the movements of your body. So bones are hard, children, they are not soft, they are not flexible, bones don't move. That cartilage helps in the proper movement of the body, which are present in between the two bones. So bones, children, they are hard, they are not flexible, these bones don't move. Okay, bones are composed, children. How the bones are made? Bones are made up of two main constituents. One is biotic and the other one is abiotic. Children, biotic, this cells, the bone cells, they are biotic, and abiotic part of the cells are bones are calcium carbonate, calcium phosphate, minerals and salt. So bones are made up of two parts, biotic and abiotic. Biotic means the bone cells, and the abiotic means calcium carbonate, calcium phosphate, minerals and salt. Now what is the function of calcium? We already studied. Calcium imparts what? Strength to the bones. Bones become strong due to this mineral calcium. Now children, system, the system which gives a definite shape to the body, provides support and protects the delicate organs inside the body is called a skeletal system. Children, very important, what is skeletal system? Due to this skeletal system you get a definite shape to your body, your important organs in the body are safe. Okay, their delicate organs are protected due to the skeletal system. It provides support to your body, it proper framework is given to your body, you have a particular shape of your body because of this skeletal system. Now let's move further, children. Can you identify the animals from the pictures of their skeletons? These are the some of the skeletons of different animals. See, first one, I think it is of any cow or whatever. I think it is. Second one, it is of dinosaur. Third one, it is clearly seen it is of fish. Fourth one, even I can't identify it properly. Maybe of snake or what, I'm not sure. But so these are the different animals whose skeletals are shown. So let's move further. Now children, they are asking you try this. Take a measuring tape and measure the length of bones of your arms and the legs. You have to take a tape and measure bones of bones length, your arms, hands and legs. Do the same for your friend, sister, brother. Record the measurements in the table below and compare them. Children, same you have to do of yours, your brothers, your sister, your friend, whoever, and you have to write in this table. You will see that it is not same. Okay, everybody's you will not get the same. Somebody's you will get 5 inch, somebody's you will get 4 inch. So like this difference you will get, but you will not get the, you will not get same, you will not get same measurement of all the persons, yourself, friends, brothers and sisters. Similarly you have to measure of legs also. Okay, so we will see till here only. In the next part we will see about the human skeletal system is divided into two parts. One is the axial skeleton and the other one is the appendicular skeletons. Till then, revise your lesson till here about types of bones. X-ray was invented by whom? Okay, so study from the textbooks also thoroughly.